And what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, you already know what to do. Follow that prompter in your lower right-hand corner. If you're new, been rolling with me for a while, you already know what to do. Sponsor this by hitting that like button. All right. So we got a lot going on today, and good people, I'm just going to tell you guys that it's a lot going on. I'm just going to report the news. Let's just say that. I'm just going to report the news. Now, for those of you that are in Money Moves, I just uploaded yet another lesson. That was a hard-learned lesson in Money Moves for options with dummies, okay? It's not too late, good people. Every single class is still up. It's not live. It's pre-recorded, but you will learn how to do options. All right. Let's just go right to it, good people. So we got the NASDAQ right here. Look, we got the S&P up 88 points, the NASDAQ up 407 points, but it was actually up more than that intraday. We hit up here, as you could see. So then we had a run up and then a kind of a cooling down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to read my pre-market notes to my money moves here because it will help you to make money. So it's not just about options, it's about long-term generational wealth. So I started out with the S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow were all up positive in the pre-markets, right? So everything that was sold off on Monday came run back on Tuesday and Wednesday, right? That's how this yo-yo market goes, right? Then we have Bitcoin, which we'll come back to. We got Bitcoin now at 93.7. Look at that, 93.7. And then remember the fear and greed index? Remember when it was all the way down here and I say you buy fear and you sell greed? Well, here we are. And we're not out of the woods yet, but I just know that there's going to be some people, and I was talking to other influencers that do what I do, and I just know there's people that are going to be mad that you and I made the right thing. You and I did the right thing by making money. Every single thing I've done for years and in my heart of hearts was to help you prepare for times like this. I want you to leave me a ton of coffee cups. Over the last 2 years, I've been saying that the market was heavy, and it was heavy. I've been saying for all new investors and old investors, every dollar that you put into your portfolios, and you should be putting in every pay period, pay yourself first. I said save 75% of it and only invest 25%. 4 times like these, okay? So I'm going to keep it going because I'm going to hit you with a lot of tidbits. All right. President Trump states that he doesn't intend on firing the Fed, Jerome Powell. So he said that he does not intend on firing Jerome Powell. That's what the president said. He said the media took it too far, okay? So what I'm going to do is I showed you a portfolio on yesterday. And I showed this, okay? And as you could see, I was down by $12,000 and I was down by negative 5% and was down by 10%. But this was last week when I showed you on one day I made $667, right? And I was down, as you can see, by 5%, okay? And it's you got to do what's difficult sometimes. All right, good people. Here it is today, only down, sorry about that. Here it is today, only down by 2.8%. And on today alone, I was up by 6%. I'm sorry, $6,000. And at the top of the day, I was up by $9,000. And you add that on to yesterday, I'm up by double digits, over $10,000 that I'm up. It's just, this is the way it works, good people. Now, still negative, but we'll go into the Qs because we still got 15% to make up on the Qs, okay? Which you'll see QQQ right there, right? And all of this is tech heavy, really, if you think about it. Not just all tech, but VUG is growth, so is well balanced. But as the market goes up, when you buy when things are beat down, this is how you win. Did I buy every dip? Nope. Now, I'm going to play for you guys this snippet, and I want you guys to just listen to this.
Yeah, please.
So to clarify, you have no intention of firing Jerome Powell because your economic advisor, Kevin Hassett, a few days ago said that you and people in the White House were studying this idea of possibly getting before his term ends.
No.
Do you have any plans on doing that?
None whatsoever. Never did. The press runs away with things. No, I have no intention of firing him. I would like to see him be a little more active in terms of his idea to lower interest rates. This is a perfect time to lower interest rates. If he doesn't, is it the end? No, it's not. But it would be good timing. It could have taken place earlier. But no, I have no intention to fire him.
We want to get.
So he said he never had any intent in firing him, even after he tweeted on Truth Social that he can't be fired early enough. So I just report the news, good people. And so I want you guys to understand that there's money to be made by keeping your eye on the prize. That's all I'm going to say about it. Let's just keep it going. On yesterday, I talked about gold and how I would not be buying gold on yesterday because the market is in recovery. The people that's going to make money in gold are the people that already had it. And even just on the news today, and I'm going to get back to the news, gold was down 3%, and it was actually down by 3.5%. Now it's 3.28, as you could see. And a lot of people are just coming into the market going, hey, should I buy gold? Should I buy gold? Well, you're late. You're late. Now, let's talk about Tesla. So Tesla earnings were absolute crap yesterday. Tesla was down by 71%. It was a miss. It was not good. But this is what Tesla did. Here we are. Tesla was up today and up in the post market. Why? Elon said that his working with Doge is coming to an end. He's only going to do it when the president needs him, and he's going to spend more time at Tesla, which is what all of his Tesla shareholders demand. Not just ask, demand. Get your butt back to work. I don't care what you do on your free time. You can fly a kite on your free time, but as investors, we want a return on our money. And I know someone's going to say, Larry, but he doesn't physically every day run the company, right? If you were fighting a battle, would you want your general on vacation? No. Okay. So that's all that is. It was a positive move for Tesla. They just wanted him to get back to work, good people. All right. So investing is not for everybody if you got your feelings in, because it's just not going to work out good for you. Now, you got Treasury Secretary Bassett. He said that he expects a de-escalation with China, saying that its current situation is unsustainable. We've been saying that. You've been hearing a lot of people saying it's just unsustainable. Right or wrong, it's unsustainable. Followed by the International Monetary Fund now warning that Trump's tariffs will slow economic growth around the world. All right. And it will affect U.S. markets significantly. So the U.S. markets would get hit significantly. So it's just one of those things where there will be pain. And the president did say there will be pain. He said a little pain, but it's a lot of pain. Good people. Can I get honest with you guys? Listen, when it comes to Scott Bassett, his entire team, and all of the pulling back and forth, and now the president is saying that the tariffs will get lowered even before a deal. As a matter of fact, let's play another clip.
145% is very high, and it won't be that high. It's not going to be that high. It got up to there. We were talking about fentanyl, where various elements built it up to 145. No, it won't be anywhere near that high.
What level do you think it'll come down to if you haven't?
It'll come down substantially, but it won't be zero.
So it was 145, and now he's saying it'll come down substantially, meaning the U.S. tariffs on China. All right. And so here we go. And none of this is to make a point. It is to make a point. Let me tell you what that point is. The point is gold fell. Scott Bessett said this is unsustainable. The president is walking back everything that hit the market, including firing Fed Jerome Powell. Everything got stepped back, okay? He posted it on Truth Social. You be the judge of that. I'm not getting into that. I already know. What did you focus on? Did you buy? That's what I want to know. What did you focus on? Did you buy? And did you buy the right thing? That's my question. Not only did you buy, but did you buy the right thing? Okay. So now I also showed you this. This was a growth portfolio right here. You could see that I bought on red days, and you could see I was up $1,400. That was last week when I shared it with you guys. Look at the video. And you could see I was up by 46% overall. Today, we were up by another 4.88%, and you could clearly see that, you could clearly see that it was up another $6,000. Now we're up 59%. Why, Larry? Because I buy on the red. Because I was buying on the red, and so did many of you. When I was saying that Bitcoin, when it went down to 74, I bought a lot. When it dropped back down to 76, I says, I'm buying in the 76 range. Then it dropped back down to 76.5. I told you guys, Tom Lee, I was buying. I was showing you guys the fear and greed index. This is the message, okay? I was showing you that it was a buy signal when it was down here. This is a sell signal. This is a buy signal. And so what I'm doing here is trying to bring enough people with me that will get away from their emotions and pull back and see where the money is being made. Okay? So that's all I want to do for you. And I don't care who you voted for. I care about you. And it is time for you and I to wake up, follow the big money, smell the coffee, get out of our emotions, and just buy fear, like Warren Buffett said, and sell greed. Now was the time to establish your long positions. Is it over? Nope. It's not over yet. It's not over until an actual deal is done. And I know a lot of people are going to come now and say, Larry, is it too late? Well, look at what happened to gold, okay? And I would hate for you to buy the top of the market, but I'm telling you, for me, I want more money back. I want all my money back. And here's what I mean, good people. I want all my money back. Somebody leave that in the chat. I want all my money back. So we can go out just a month and see that the NASDAQ is still down. I'm using the NASDAQ in this time frame. Usually I use the S&P 500, but this is tech heavy. I want all my money back. So I want at least 10% back. Look at this. I want this back. Okay. So they still owe me 16%. Actually, they owe me about 20% because this is how much it went down. Okay. So I want another 16% minimum, good people. Minimum, I want another 16%. That's what I want. I don't know about you, but that's what I want. Okay. And so that's what I'm telling you guys. We have to not be fooled. Some of you will say, see, look, and you will hear, and now you're here. You went here and you came back here and you're happy. Don't be happy. We got more money to get back, good people. I want all my money. I want all your money. I want you to get all your money. All right, good people. So that's what I'm here for. And again, I'll be glad when this phase is over so we can get less political and focus on the prize and get back to our money. Again, this too shall pass. You're going to still have negative people saying, Larry, just tell the people it's all over. Gloom and doom, fire and burn. It's all over. No, it's time to go hunting. It's time to be a sniper and go hunting for the right long-term positions. And like I just showed you with the Qs, we're still not out of the woods. I want all my money back, then some, from Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Alphabet is reporting tomorrow. I want all my money and then some. And so 5 years from now, 7, 10 years from now, I want this to be a moment where I put in a ton of money. You guys saw I was shoving in a ton of all of these portfolios I just got through showing you guys. These were just in the last 2 weeks during this tariff war. And it was a lot of money. You could still see there was still cash sitting on the side. Because if there's another dip, like I've been saying, go out 60 days and see where the low is. And I still have those buy orders engaged. And not just there, I have it stair step down. If you want to make money, listen to someone that knows what they're doing. It's been in, been in this kind of battle before. Hey, come join us. Money moves, okay? Not just stocks, but options for dummies. That is the class that I'm enjoying, and we are in it. Every single lesson is up. We only have like 7 up so far, but it is where you can understand it. My theory is talk to me like I'm 3. Come and join us and be one of the ones that'll stop being on the sidelines, watching people make money every day, but you will be able to make money every day because you have the opportunity to, if you follow your rules and stick to the disciplines. But we're having fun teaching and learning, and it is my wish to just take a gang full of people. By next month, it may be at the end of the month, we will be in the market trading. Okay. All right. I love you guys. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are. Love you. I want you to do better, including myself. Let's stay focused and let's make money. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.